Well, comforting to know that some things never change. Mike, once again, without a winner. Now coming up, the purse jumps to $500,000 here at Santa Anita for the Sunshine Millions Warren's Thoroughbreds Turf. It will be on the turf course for 4-year-olds and up, and it's run at 1 mile and an eighth. And this race figures to be interesting with the turf course rated good. It's a little soggy from the rain. Here are the odds. Skywalker Red running free. Super Strut long shots, A to the Z, 2-1. Icy Atlantic at 15. Bob's Proud Moment, 30-1 shot. Union Place at 10. GP Fleet, 8-1. Silver Tree, 3-1. Sharon, 25. Continental Red, 17. And Star Over the Bay is at 5-1.
And there's a look at A to the Z, who is the favorite right now. He won the Cal Cup, the mile race on the turf last fall, and came right back and was a very good second in a grade 1, the citation on the grass as well. And they've been pointing this colt to this race ever since. He is owned and trained by Andy and Paula Capestro, husband and wife team, who keep him right down the road here at Rancho Santa Fe.
And Silver Tree, Charles seeing here, won the grade 2 Bernard Baruch in New York. And you remember him from the Breeders' Cup. He was 5th in the Breeders' Cup mile. Singletary only beat him 3 lengths at Lone Star that day.
And the conditions that day on both of those races are going to play into factor here today, because this turf course they're calling good, but it's going to have some give in it. So I think the horses from the east who are able to handle this softer track might have a little bit of an advantage here.
And they're loading into the gate for the Sunshine Millions Warren's Thoroughbreds Turf. The purse $500,000 on the grass at 1 mile and an eighth. Silver Tree going in. He's at 3-1. And as they continue to load, Sharon just a little reluctant to go in the gate there.
We might add that Continental Red, who's an old pro out here, a 9-year-old gelding who's won over $1 million, this probably is going to be his very last start, and he has been a perennial favorite with the crowd here. Continental Red.
Assistant starters will lock arms behind him, and
this
doesn't want to go in.
Chiron, who's trained by young Kristen Mulhall, who at age 21 last year saddled Imperialism in the Kentucky Derby only a year after getting her trainer's license.
There's Chiron in, and let's go to Trevor Denman now for the call of the $500,000 turf.
There's 2 left to load now. Continental Red going in, and the grey Star Over the Bay to the outside gate. He goes straight in. They're all set. Now, away they go to a perfect start. Along the inside, Skywalker Red, intent on getting the lead, goes straight off to lead them. In the centre, Bob's Proud Moment in the blue colours races up to join them, and now here comes Star Over the Bay, the grey on the grandstand side. He's going on to lead them. Racing in just behind the leading group is Union Place in the 4th position. Then it's Running Free. Super Strut is up alongside of that, and GP Fleet in the green colours, 5 off these leaders. They've been followed by Silver Tree. A to the Z has taken back 4th last. He's given them 9-length start early on. Icy Atlantic racing towards the rear as well, with Continental Red and Chiron as last. 15 lengths would cover them all. They run past the 3/4 pole, and Star Over the Bay out where he likes to be, showing the way. He's got an easy lead too. He has it by 2.5 lengths. Bob's Proud Moment is tracking in 2nd. On the outside, Union Place is taken 3rd, then Skywalker Red and Running Free. Silver Tree in the white colours, travelling comfortably enough, is 6 lengths off these leaders. On the outside, GP Fleet in the green colours starts to make a bit of headway now. Then we come back to Super Strut. In behind Super Strut, we have A to the Z and Icy Atlantic. They give that leader 8-length start. Chiron and Continental Red the last 2. They run past the 3/8 pole, and it's Star Over the Bay going on for home. Leads it by 1.5 lengths. Star Over the Bay, A to the Z now coming to take him on. Union Place is still in with a shot as well. Silver Tree now starts to get involved too. At the top of the lane, the grey Star Over the Bay, but here's A to the Z, and A to the Z now strikes the front. On the outside, Silver Tree's coming home gamely. Union Place between them. Past the 16th pole they come, and it's A to the B, but Star Over the Bay battles right back. Star Over the Bay all hot, and Star Over the Bay went to the neck. A to the Z, Silver Tree, Continental Red came out of nowhere to finish 4th. Well, what a blanket finish that one was. We can count 8 horses up here that were within 3 lengths of the winner. Just when it looked like A to the Z was going to go on by and win it, that tough old 7-year-old Star Over the Bay, he just refused to be beaten. He came back along the inside, and Star Over the Bay and Tyler Bays have won it for trainer Mike Mitchell. The odds in the board 9-2. Tom?
All right, Trevor, it was a courageous performance by Star Over the Bay. Headed, it looked like A to the Z, as you said, was going to go right by him, and Star Over the Bay, with Tyler Bays saving something in the early running, had enough left to get to the wire in front. Owned by G Racing, Van Berger and Vaughn, trained by Mike Mitchell, ridden by Tyler Bays.
Pretty impressive performance here and a good training job by Mike Mitchell. He had been off since his disappointing race in the Breeders' Cup Turf, and when it's yielding like that, it takes a little more out of him. So he could have come up a little short, but he did not indeed. What a great claim this was, $80,000 claim, and he's now won a bunch of graded stakes and adds to his money today by picking up the money here in the Sunshine Millions.
Yeah, since he was claimed for $80,000 last May 16th, he has won 4 stakes. A grade 1 and 2 grade 2s, and he becomes the second Florida bred to win the turf event. He's a 7-year-old gelding by Cozine out of Latuya Bay by Empery, bred in Florida by Four Horsemen's Ranch. And you can see the Cozine in him, can't you? He's gray, almost white.
And likes that turf just like his daddy did. And a really good effort, though, by A to the Z. Nice effort here by these Florida bred on top, California bred second. Good competition.
First Millions win for Tyler Bays.
And actually, the time turned out not to be too bad. 1:48 and a couple for this course. It was called good, so they were bouncing right along all right.
Unofficial order of finish, Star Over the Bay with A to the Z and Silver Tree in that blanket finish. Star Over the Bay, the unofficial winner under Tyler Bays. Jogging back to the winner's circle. Well, when we come back, we'll talk about the 70th anniversary of Santa Anita. The great Seabiscuit had his finest moment here. Sunshine Millions Day at Santa Anita and Gulfstream. That's a look at Star Over the Bay with a big crowd in the winner's circle after his victory in the Warren's Thoroughbred Sunshine Millions Turf. His earnings now approaching $1 million with that victory today. Here are the payoffs. Star Over the Bay paying $11.80, $5.40, $3.60, A to the Z, and Silver Tree second and third. That dollar exacta, the 12-4 combination, paying, what is that, $21.40.